Hello there, this is your Dr. Cindy talking today about the 30-day to sobriety solution, and I'm doing the second half of the meditation course, the meditation solution. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. The first part to this really explained to you what meditation is, and we gave you a little example of relaxing your mind. And this thing takes practice like anything else, but it's going to be the simplest thing you're going to ever do to create the life you really want. Today, on day 7, we introduced you to the importance of serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin helps regulate your moods, prevents depression, and makes you feel happy. Dopamine also affects your mood and your ability to focus and feel pleasure. Alcohol and drugs naturally stimulate the release of these neurotransmitters, which is one of the reasons it's addictive, because they release all of that so you just feel good for no reason. And when you stop using, it takes time before your brain starts producing these feel-good hormones to the normal level. Besides the food and supplements we recommend that naturally stimulate your brain's production of serotonin, dopamine, meditation also increases the production of serotonin and dopamine. That is the main reason that to do the meditation. Breathing away the cravings and your anxiety. Here's another tool, people. Get your pens out, relax, taking a deep breath, and let's finish off this course today. Now, the single most effective relaxing technique known to man is the regulation of breath. How many times do we hear this? It's by Andrew Weil, MD, author of 8 Weeks to Optimal Health, a proven program for taking full advantage of your body's natural healing power. We all know Dr. Weil. He is fantastic. Take 10 seconds now to notice your breathing. Now, take 30 seconds and breathe deeply, intentionally breathing in slow, filling the air in, extending your stomach, holding it in for a few seconds, and then slowly exhaling. Okay, let's try this for 30 seconds. Breathe in. Hold it for a moment. And slowly release. Breathe in again, intentionally breathing slowly. And now, after doing this a few moments, what are you noticing? What's your physical response? Your shoulders possibly dropping? Your heart rate slowing down, an emotional response. A calm and more centered feeling. And this is why they always say taking a breath, just breathe for a moment. Proper breathing is critical to effective meditation and to your health and wellness. Yet it is one of the most overlooked practices taught to achieve optimal health. You know, we breathe anyways. Why do we think we need to learn how to breathe? Well, there's many kinds of breathing. Breathing serves 2 primary purposes: to supply your body with oxygen and to rid your body of waste and toxin. When your breathing exercises, not only do you merely more effectively oxygenate your body and free it from toxins, but you're also reducing stress, calming your mood, and feeling more energized. So breathing is so important. There are many different breathing techniques. One time, Dr. Cindy, I took a class over in Hawaii, and we were doing yoga, and we took a whole hour for breath work, and I couldn't believe it. And after I got done doing these breathing techniques, I noticed that night that I was breathing better. I was breathing fuller and deeper just from one exercise. So there's many different breathing exercises, but we especially like the 4-7-8 relaxing breath exercise by Dr. Andrew Weil. It consists of 5 simple steps you can do anywhere, anytime. You place the tip of your tongue against the ridge of the tissue just behind your upper teeth. It's like you just rest your little tongue up there right above your upper teeth. Keep it there through the entire exercise. Just lean it on the teeth. You want to exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for the count of 7. Exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound while mentally counting to 8. So that's a slow breathing out and counting to 8. This counts as one breath. Now repeat steps 2 through 4, 3 or 4 more times for a total of 4 breaths. So let's start with this. Exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale completely and slowly through your mouth, making a whooshing sound, counting to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This counts as one breath. I'm going to give you a moment. And take a couple more deep, rhythmic breaths. Just remember to stop after you inhale and slowly let it out. The whole rhythm of this is slowly breathing in, holding it, and slowly breathing out with your tongue right behind your top teeth, resting up there. We must do this at least 2 times a day, says Dr. Weil, but he also says you can do it as many times as you wish. However, in the first month, you should not do more than 4 consecutive breaths each time. Dr. Weil says it's a very useful tool to fight any craving. This is for food cravings too, cigarette cravings. The most powerful anti-anxiety measure he has ever found is this breathing. Can you friggin' imagine that? This is better than a Prozac. Your very first action step today is to practice this method and to continue to do it twice a day. Write this on your notes, people. This is one of your tools. The best time to do it is right before you meditate. So you really want to slow your breathing. And Dr. Cindy uses this every day in many ways. How to practice meditation. The ultimate reason for meditating is to transform ourselves in order to be better able to transform the world. To put it in another way, we transform ourselves so that we can become better human beings and serve others in a wiser, more effective way. Meditation thus gives us life the most noblest possible meaning. This is by Matthew Ricard, author of Why Meditation Works with Thoughts and Emotions. This meditation has to be something if they've been doing it for thousands of years. But only those who practice know. Meditation is often described as simple but not easy. It's so simple that it's not easy because we just take it for granted. It is simple because it's not complex, but it can take a practice to actually silence your mind and effectively let go of all the nonstop chatter and thoughts that barrage your mind every day. There are many effective ways to practice meditation. We've outlined the key steps to meditation common to most practices, but we encourage you to explore other techniques. There's walking meditation. That's right, where you're just deep breathing and walking and enjoying every moment. There's eating meditation, where you're mindfully eating, chewing up each bite of food, experiencing the food, the taste, the appreciation. So today we suggest the second step is to listen to the guided meditation on the companion website that leads you through these steps. Start with the 10 minutes a day. Build a habit. When you are not using the guided meditation, we recommend starting with 10 minutes of meditation a day. Studies show that it's the best way to get the most value. However, you can leverage the power of creating tiny habits as we covered on day 9 in the action solution, and begin with as little as 2 minutes and build from there. So just for 2 minutes, like I did on the last exercise that I gave you on part 1, okay? Pick a comfortable, quiet place. Ideally, find a time and location, noise-free from interruptions. Wherever you go, there you are, says John Kabat-Zinn. Sit in a way that embodies dignity when you're going to meditate. A lot of people like to just sit with their legs crossed. They're usually saying to sit. It's more, you get more out of it sitting, okay, than lying. You might fall asleep. And then deep breathing. That's the whole key to it, focusing on your breath work. Let go of everything else. Breathe in through your nose, down to your tummy, and back out through your mouth. Find a relaxing rhythm, such as breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 2, and breathing out for 6. Or use the 4-7-8 method that he described before. Do either of these exercises. Remember, if you forget, just slowly breathe in, hold it at the top a few minutes, and slowly breathe out. Just keep breathing your focus back to your breathing, which silences your mind. You're focusing on this. You can keep your eyes open, gazing at a space in front of you with a soft focus, or you can slowly, gently close your eyes, as most people do prefer to do. Release all tension. Imagine a soft, golden, healing light, roughly the size of a tennis ball, radiating healing energy. Scan your body for any areas that might be holding tension, and imagine this ball moving to those areas. The healing light. Picture the healing energy from the ball dissolving the tension as you breathe out, and tension is released from your body. Meditate. The ideal state is to ultimately silence all of your internal thoughts and dialogue. Here are 2 effective techniques. One is to simply focus on your breathing and direct your attention to the sensation of the air passing through the tip of your nose as you inhale and exhale, or the expansion and contraction of your belly. When you notice any thoughts coming up, just accept them like the thoughts on the river, like the leaves on the river, and let them go, and come back to concentrating on your breathing. Another technique is to use mantra. One that is I like to repeat is I am. Over and over. Say I as you slowly breathe in. And am as you slowly breathe out. And if your thoughts come up, if you can picture them as a little leaf on a river, just let them flow away, or a floating bubble, without judgment, without contemplation, without any technique, with either technique. When a thought comes up, and in the beginning you'll have a lot of them trying to bombard you. You find yourself caught up in the thought. Once again, let it go and return your breathing back to your breathing or your mantra, I am. As you meditate, the best approach is the one of overall acceptance. Accept your breath. Accept you have an active mind. Accept your rhythms. Accept all parts of yourself. Accept any thoughts or feelings, and accept the flow of meditation. Don't get discouraged or beat yourself up if you find it challenging to silence your mind. Even people who have practiced for years still experience this challenge. That's why meditation is called practice. Even if you feel like you're struggling, you're still benefiting from practice. Another way to help focus your attention is to count while breathing. Starting with 1 on the first exhale, and then count 2 silently to the next exhale, and then 3 on the next exhale, all the way to 10. And when you reach 10, just start over again. It's perfectly normal to become distracted by a thought and lose count. Just accept it and gently bring your attention back to your breath and start again. You can vary your practice by adding music, meditating in nature, or using different mantras and breathing techniques. You can turn on something on YouTube to help you. We have provided some of our favorite meditation music on the companion website. Powerful Meditation Variations by David Simon, the co-author of Freedom from Addiction, the Chopra Center Method for Overcoming Destructive Habits. Well, we love Dr. Chopra, so let's listen to this. Here's what this guy says about this powerful meditation variation. At the root of addiction is a natural impulse to satisfy our human needs for security, comfort, self-esteem, sensory gratification, and power. But at a deeper level, we know that our addiction cannot fill the emptiness inside of us and will lead us to lasting peace or inner satisfaction. It won't lead us there. Identifying the void you have been trying to fill and replacing the life-damaging beliefs and behaviors with those that are life-supporting, including meditation and other practices for higher consciousness, will serve you immeasurably on your journey to healing and transformation. Okay? So this is from David Simon. I remember him. I think he passed away. I think he got cancer, if I remember right, and he was a very powerful healer. And I remember when he got his cancer, he said, "Don't worry for me. I go to somewhere better. Do not worry for me. I am not sad." I thought, what a powerful being this David Simon is. So let's go through the 4-minute mile solution. We're giving you some more techniques, okay? Different variations. After you've released the tension from your body with the golden healing light, completed your deep breathing exercise, but before you drop into meditation is also a great practice. From day 15 is the 4-minute mile solution. Meditation quiets the mind and powerfully connects you to the universal source for which all things manifest. Attach positive emotions and feelings to your detailed images in order to make them more powerful. You can also visualize at the end of the meditation when you relax, and it will deepen the state of your visualizations. Okay? The quality question solution. When you meditate, you are essentially tapping into a deeper, higher part of your own subconscious mind and into a higher energy level of yourself, which can be referred to as God, the source, the wise mind, the universal intelligence, or the quantum field. Whatever you choose to call it is unimportant. However, meditating is incredibly powerful in revealing answers to your questions that will align you with your life purpose. Diana Robinson says, prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen to God. That's beautiful. The practice of meditation allows you to accept and quiet all those incessant thoughts and chatter in the mind so you can actually listen to the answer. We often find that when we come out of meditation, we are reconnected what is really important to us. This enables us to let go of worries, regrets, fears, resentments that were holding us back. Now, after you have released the tension from your body, simply ask yourself the question that you want answered. Be sure to use the format you used on day 16. Then let go and begin meditating. During or after your meditation, you might find you've connected with the answer, or it might come to you in future days. It might come to you when you're walking down the street. When Jack was searching for a title to his collection of inspirational stories, he asked for a title in meditation. Eventually, he saw a picture of a hand come out and write the word chicken soup on a green chalkboard. Within minutes, it evolved to Chicken Soup for the Soul, which became a bestseller and book series and evolved into a multi-million-dollar brand recognized around the world. The gratitude solution. This is a perfect time to practice gratitude. Is when you're coming out of meditation, when you have a heightened clarity about what is truly important. So take a moment, a minute, and silently give thanks for some of the things you are most grateful for. A guided meditation for each of these variations is on the companion website. That's right. So folks, this is your second part to meditation. There's so much more, and yet it is the simplest thing. If you forget everything, just remember to deep breathe. You're just watching your thoughts go by down the river. Let them float by like leaves. And listen to God. Listen to the universe. This will calm you down. I promise you. You'll be so happy for this tool. And yes, you're welcome. I love you, and I'll see you in your dreams. I'm getting ready to prepare prepare your next session for tomorrow. Can't wait to hear from you. Give me likes and subscribes. Bye-bye.